Last weekend, City College students took part in a mural restoration project in Barrio Logan. Dallas Richard explains why this art is important to the history of San Diego.
In an industrial part of town, underneath the Coronado Bridge, City College students help a local icon create a piece of history on the walls of Barrio Logan. Best known for his murals at Chicano Park, Salvador Torres dedicates his newest mural to the working class of San Diego.
This mural particularly refers to our historical evolution here in San Diego.
As a City College alumni, Torres knows the importance of having students help with the project.
This is a very good example of students coming out of the learning environment into the community as a learning environment.
City College students didn't come out here today just to help paint a mural, but to be a part of a greater vision of a renaissance here in San Diego. And that renaissance is important to young San Diegans like Thomas Brady.
It's been through a period of neglect. And I believe that just now, finally, the world is starting to recognize just the cultural significance of this area.
You see, the Chicano Park and Barrio Logan murals, they don't stand alone, but those two, along with the planned one on the Coronado Bridge, represent the rich culture and history of our city. The plan is to paint a third mural under the bridge, complete with a monorail and a tram. Whether or not that happens, one thing is for sure.
It's Barrio Logan's turn to rise.
With photojournalist Cameron Brinkley, Dallas Richter, Newscene.
Torres says that although the Coronado mural will cost $3 billion to complete, San Diego will see a $30 to $100 billion return in revenue from the project.
There's a lot of things going on this weekend, including the Oscars, right? Mark Henry is here to tell us all about it.
That's right. All eyes will be on Los Angeles this weekend for the 86th Annual Academy Awards. Ellen DeGeneres will be hosting this year. Hollywood heavy hitters such as Leonardo DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, and first-time nominee Matthew McConaughey are among the contenders. A-listers Julia Roberts and Brad Pitt are also up for the night's biggest awards. Should be quite a show. And everyone is breaking to see if the rain will clear out so it won't ruin the red carpet preview. The Oscars air at 4 p.m. Pacific on ABC. And the Oscars aren't the only film awards being handed out this week. Local filmmakers are gathering next week for the first ever San Diego Film Awards. Films associated with these awards are being screened all week. They will be voted on by film professionals after that in time to present the awards. The event is spearheaded by Jody Sally of San Diego Film Consortium. The idea is to pay tribute to local filmmakers. The San Diego City student radio station is holding auditions tomorrow for the first ever series of vintage radio plays. Bill West, a student in the radio department, came up with the idea. The shows will consist of scripts performed by the actors, just as was done in the early days of radio. The first production, which is called Green Hornet, Justice Wears a Blindfold, will air later this year. More information is available online at sdsradio.org. Singer Robin Thicke has separated from his wife, Paula Patton, after 8 years of marriage. There are often rumors of groping models during photo ops, topless models in his music videos, and then in the Miley Cyrus humping incidents. Patton's spokesperson states that the actress filed divorce papers last Monday. The two met as teenagers and say they'll always love each other and be best friends, but both decided to go their own separate ways at this time. The couple has a 3-year-old son. Former 30 Rock star Alec Baldwin has announced plans to retire from public life as a New York-based celebrity. The 55-year-old Emmy-winning actor has had numerous incidents with reporters and paparazzi over the years. His move back to LA is a cover story for a New York magazine. In the article, he slams Anderson Cooper, Rachel Maddow, and TMZ's Harvey Levin, to name a few. So far, no response from any members of the media. Ending on a sad note, Harold Ramis, best known for writing and directing the comedy classics Caddyshack and Ghostbusters, died this week. Ramis, also a performer with the famed Second City comedy troupe in Chicago, He was battling a rare disease that involves swelling of the blood vessels. It's a condition he struggled with since 2010. His legacy will be featured on the Academy Awards this Sunday during the show's tribute to cinematic heroes. Harold Ramis was 69 years old.
Really sad news for the
Yes,
entertainment
very
world.
much so. And those are stories coming pretty much out of Tinseltown this weekend, folks. So
Thank you.
lots going on.
Yes, thank you so much.
Quite welcome.
It's raining, it's pouring, and we'll have the latest weather update for you next.
Excuse me.
Well, hello.
Hi. My internet connection's acting up. Do you know anything about hotspots?
You know, if you angle yourself 45 degrees to the north, your computer's Wi-Fi card will extrapolate the router signal more efficiently.
Hit enter. It's going to come up with a dialog box.
After a drought here in San Diego, the rain is just what we needed. Ada Schmidt is here with more on the storm.
Yes.
Ada?
Thank you very much, Marcia. Antonio. So as you can tell, basically, we've been having a drought, and California's in a drought warning. But if we want to go ahead and take a look at the currents here in San Diego, at the airport, it's 62 degrees. And then for our local San Diego County, the surf, it's up to 6 feet. The sunrise was at 6:17. The sunset was at 5:44. And then for San Diego County, you can tell we have pretty mild temperatures. Nothing too drastic, and that is mostly because of all the cloud coverage from all of the rain. It's keeping things a little bit warmer. So if you have any big plans this weekend, the only thing, so yes, it is going to be warmer, but still try to take a rain jacket or an umbrella, because even though the temperatures seem as though they're pretty warm and comfortable, it's going to still be very, very wet. So my advice for both of you, bring an umbrella. For you, Marcia, a second set of shoes, because you don't want to be walking around in puddles and heels.
Oh, no.
We'll make sure of that. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
The City College Educational Jazz Festival brings 24 middle and high school jazz bands into the spotlight tomorrow. The talented young players will be joined by the Jazz 88 All-Stars in a special noontime concert. The free event will take place at the Seville Theater in the City College campus from 8 to 4 p.m. And that's it for this edition of Newscene. I'm Antonio Marquez.
And I'm Marcia Villavicencio. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night.
So yeah, it's gonna be
a good night, but bring your umbrella.